Welcome back to class. This time we are going to be discussing consolidation. When I say consolidation, it just simply helps with some specific calculations that have to do with addition of different groups. Let's say grouped addition. Let me put it in that simple language. Now, the first type of consolidation we are going to be considering is the 3D consolidation. First thing I want you to note, the fact that it's called 3D doesn't mean it has to be three sheets, because I'm going to be working with three sheets. It's just the name of the consolidation. So you can be working with 4 or 5 sheets. It doesn't matter. So here I have created a scenario. Your scenario can be anything, and your scenario can be different from this. But here I created a scenario of a property company that has 5 sales agents. So they have 5 sales agents, and they have these properties in different locations. So here they have in Ikeja, they have in Lekki, and they have in Magodo, Nigeria. These places have different prices. So we want to say this agent one in the month of January sold 35 naira, or let's make an assumption that we are working in millions, because I don't think an agent can make 35 naira from a property. Just know, have it at the back of your mind that this is a dummy example. So we have Lekki here. So it means in January this agent one made 54 naira, and then in Magodo it made 45 naira. The reason why I'm explaining all of this is sometimes you might have to deal with complex situations like this, that okay, as as a manager or say consultant, you're supposed to help them form a model, or even you and your business, you want to know in this quarter so far, in from January to May, how much has this person sold, how much has this person made, what has been the performances. It can also be a situation whereby we have branches. So we have, let's say we have branches in Lekki, in Ikeja, Magodo, and then you want to know, okay, what's the sales performance for it, for all of our branches in a particular place. That's when some of all these things are very, very important. So I'm going to start with this 3D consolidation. Now, 3D consolidation, it actually helps with financial analysis where you have similar data sets in different sheets. So these data sets, they have to be the same, but they are on different sheets. I hope you understand that. Now let's start what we want to do. In this place here, we are going to press the equal to sign, as we usually do when we want to start our formulas. Then we will use the sum. We are going to use sum. This time, as I've pressed the sum, I'll go to the first place. That's Lekki, Ikeja. I will click on January here. I will hold my shift. Then I will now click on this sheet, Lekki sheet, Magodo sheet, and press enter. There you go. It's showing us. I'm sure if you look at it one on one, you will see it. When you add 35 to 54 down to 45, your answer is definitely 135, 134. Now what we will do, we'll just take this and put it everywhere here. You see, it has brought that out. Simple and easy. There you go. So you've done your 3D consolidation. So what it has done, it has added everything from here, from this third sheet to the second sheet to the first sheet in each of the columns. That is why we explained that it has to be, you can only use consolidation when you have similar data sets. The data set, because if you put April here now, April here instead of May, of course it's going to add up this for you and your figure will be wrong. So it has to be January, February, March, January, February, March, April, May, January, February, March, April, May, and like that on the sheet. So even if you have 5 sheets, it's the same thing I did that you will do to get that. Now let me explain something to you. It comes with its own limitations too. the uh, the limitation is that this same data set we are talking about, they have to be located on the same place on the sheet. Like now, I put it on the third row here. If you notice, Ikeja, Lekki, third row. Magodo too, same thing, third row. They are all on the third row like that. So we have it in the same position. Now let's go into an assumption that we for some reason, maybe because of different information on the sheet, all this information is on a different row. I want to copy this here and I'll paste it. Let's paste it here. Okay, we've pasted it here. Let me make it, yeah, yeah. I've taught you how to do this. Very easy. Double click, and double click this place. Good. So we've dropped this here. Let's go to Lekki and let's do the same. We have copied this. Come here. Then we want to paste. Good. Do the same thing. Let's enlarge it. If I had put all the sheets, if I had just selected this sheet, it will have done all of this for me instead of stressing myself as a shortcut. Okay. And then Magodo. Where do we want to put Magodo? I think we can put Magodo here. Let's put it here. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so now let's go to the static all same. This is where we come to static all same. Static all same is in the sense that that limitation of it being in the same position. Now you will see that with what we want to do, it is going to be in a different location. So what we will do now is we will come here to this spreadsheet and we'll go to data. From this data, we will look for consolidate. We click on it. Now, there are different functions you can do. You might want to get the average amount of sales they made, minimum, maximum, but this time we are focusing on sum. I like to use sum because sum is like the mother of everything. Once you can sort out sum, all you have to do is put in the other function, and in your discretion, you'll be able to do it. Okay, let me delete this to give you further explanation because this is what I have done before. So I'm going to delete the formulas that day. So now we are here afresh. You will click on this place, right? You will now go to wherever. Let's start from the first place, Ikeja. So we are going to select everything. Are you noticing what is happening? We are selecting everything here. Then we copy. See, it is there. Then we press this again. Good, it is here. You will now click on add. I hope you understand. Add. So we have added that. Now we will go back here again, this same thing, and we will remove the Ikeja that is there. We will press another place, which happens to be Lekki. Then we select everything that is there. This is what is there. It is already here. You press this place. When you click here, you come here and do what you add. You see, Lekki is there. Now we come back to this same place again and we remove what is there. We will go to Magodo and then we will select everything that is here. Yes, good. Then we come here, do this. What? Don't forget you add. Now, and it is highlighted like this. You saw what I did before now. I just went there, I just deleted the sheets that I don't want. But now all the sheets are here. So we can tick this top row, all right, left column. The idea is to show the labels when we paste it. You understand? So let's go there and press OK. There you go. Everything is here. Everything is here. And guess what? Look, let's check the summation of this one. It was 252. And we have 252 here. Same thing, same answer. It has added everything. Let's say this place we had 310. Let's check here. Let's check here. We have 310. Good and beautiful. So we have the answers here. Very easy. Now let me explain to you. There's also another limitation. The limitation of this method is that it does not capture data sets. What do I mean by it does not capture data sets? So these two methods that we have used before, if I come here and I change, for example, let's say this Ikeja, I change this, I had 5, let's add 5 to that. Let's say um it becomes 40 and enter. If I come here, you see, it's still 130, 134. Still the same. In this static, it's still 134. And guess what? I have changed the data here. It is no more 35. Now, how do we salvage this situation? What we are going to do now is to use the linked all same method. Now, this linked all same method is the same process we used for the other one, but I am now going to check another box. So let's go through the same process so it can stick. I'll come here and of course I want to add something. I'll come here to Ikeja and I'll select like I did before. I selected it and this, very easy, get accustomed to it. You come here, remove this, you come to Lekki. What are we selecting? We are selecting all of this, and then we are doing this. Good. Are we going to add it? Yes, we are going to add it. Backspace again, and then this. Then where are we going to? We are going to Magudu. We are here, and then we do this, and then we add it again. This time we will add top row, left column, and guess what? Create link to data source. When you add create link to data source, it becomes linked all same method. But once you don't add that, it is just a static all same method. So it means you are using it just for the moment. But if it's something that you want to end up coming to and changing and correcting, then it has to change. Now this is 134 in January for agent 1. Let's go and change something in Lekki. Let's say he now made like let's say 65 instead of that. Maybe there was a mistake somewhere or the price changed along the line. You discovered, oh, he did not put this particular sale. Okay, let me add it. You see, instantly it became 145. See this 252. Let's go to let's let's go to we've done Lekki. Let's go to Ikeja. Let's let's do something. Uh let's change this to let's say 50. Let's say 50. See, it has reduced to 218. So that is that about it. It is very easy and it is straightforward. Now, I'm sure you must have observed this thing here. You must have observed this plus sign. Let me explain what happened to you. So, the reason why you are seeing this sign is when I press this first plus, you know what it is showing me? It is showing me for this agent. You see the agent is already on minus, the other ones are on plus. It's showing me all the information that added up to give birth to this agent. Now, if you notice, the title of the file is consolidation. That's why you are seeing consolidation here, consolidation here, consolidation here. In advanced cases, you might actually make an addition from another file. So if like now I took it from another file from one of our previous classes, let's say I say automated calculator, it means once I I press this place, I'll be able to know that okay, I took this information from consolidation, from automated calculator, from this that this just explains to you the file that you got it from, and then it gives you the numbers. How did I arrive at 145? It was because there was 35 here in Lekki, 35 here, 35 here. I mean, 65 here, 45 here. That is why I have 145. So we can collapse this back. And if I say, okay, let me even understand the breakdown of this agent 4. How did the agent 4 arrive at this his or our own figure? You can see it all here. This is the data that we added together to give birth to this. So that is what makes it easy to collapse and merge together. I hope this has been informative enough for you. I am really hoping that you have gained a lot from this class. Always remember, practice, practice. Practicing actually makes perfect. Okay, thank you, and I'll see you in the next class. Bye.